How's it going, everyone? Electro Pikachu here. I'm just making this video to talk to you about something that's starting this week. I have started a Pokemon Draft League with a few friends. And if you don't know what a Draft League is, it's pretty simple. It's kind of in the sense of like how football and basketball worked, where there are teams and they draft members. So, me and my 4 friends doing it in this first season of our current draft league. We drafted out some teams, and we will be fighting against each other in best 2 out of 3 matches. There will be the first regular season, where we'll each fight each other once in those best 2 out of 3 settings, and then we will have the playoffs, where we will be seeded depending on what our current score is. So if someone has like since there will be 3 battles, 6 wins and 0 losses, they get the first seed. And so everyone will be seeded, and the first seed will fight 3rd seed, 2nd seed will fight 4th seed, and it will all depend on what our scores were during the regular season. So I am pleased to announce the Showdown Draft Federation. This was started by me and 3 other friends. We got 1 more friend to join, and I am the leader of the Tulsa Drilburs, which is my team for the draft. There is also the 3 other teams done by friends who aren't YouTubers. There is the... I hope I'm pronouncing these right. The Juneau Snoms, which is led by my friend Grant, otherwise known online as Spoon Lord. And there is the Leicester City Corsolas, led by my friend Jack, otherwise known as TheCowMaster. I doubt you've seen him online, it'll depend on who you are. And then there is the Gaylord Dunsparces, run by my friend Ian, who goes by SquishyGamerBoy online. It's a weird username, I know. But yeah, we did our draft, and we will be fighting each week, and each week will begin off with a recap of the previous season. This won't be going on too long. Again, there are only 4 teams, but if you enjoy this, let us know. We are thinking about doing a 2nd season of this where more people will hopefully be a part of it. But yeah, I'm going to give you guys what Pokemon I drafted, and then for the rest of the week you'll be able to see the battles that we've had. My battle is against the Gaylord Dunsparces, and so yeah. Okay, so with the Draft Federation, we went with Showdown specifically so we could do National Dex. While most of us in the Showdown Draft Federation don't have a problem with the National Dex being taken out, Pokemon Showdown has a thing called National Dex and National Dex Anything Goes, which allows you to use every Pokemon that currently exists. With normal National Dex, you can't use ones that are considered Uber tier, which are mostly legendaries, but you can also find Blaziken, Mega Blaziken, Mega Lucario, Mega Salamence, just some of those Megas that are extremely powerful. So, we banned all of those Ubers. We also banned Melmetal and Galarian Darmanitan if it has Guerrilla Tactics. Zen mode was allowed. And so, those were Pokemon that we had banned, so that way no one could get them. Everyone gets a Mega, a Gigantamax, because we banned normal Dynamaxing, but the one Gigantamax is allowed. That we also have 2 Pokemon from most of the different tiers. There was 1 Pokemon from Little Cup just for fun, and there was 1 Pokemon from what is considered ZU, although on National Dex or anywhere else it's just called below PU. So we chose a few Pokemon from each of those, and we'll be able to rotate between each of the Pokemon during our battles. Okay, so how the draft went was basically each of us, depending on our experience based on Showdown, we got picks for the draft in a certain order. I started off with the second pick for the draft, meaning I got the second choice of a Mega Evolution. And then we rotated around differently, and so my team that I drafted is Mega Gaylord, Gigantamax Lapras, Galarian Darmanitan with Zen Mode, Landorus Therian, Necrozma, and it's regular Necrozma because this was, I believe, UU? Yeah, it was UU. And so I wasn't able to have, like, Duskwing or Dawnmane, Duskmane and Dawnwing. But anyway, Crocodile. For my Z Crystal, I specifically chose the Icium Z, because we could only draft a Crystal, we couldn't draft a Crystal user. We're just allowed to rotate around the Z Crystal. Then I have Metagross, Salazzle, Lantern, Garbodor, Dusknoir, Pikachu with the Univacap, Lycanroc Midnight, and for my Little Cup member, I have Q-Fan. For my opponent, the Gaylord Dunsparces, there is Charizard X, Mega Charizard X, if you couldn't figure that out for some reason, Gigantamax Snorlax, Obstagoon, Dracovish, Ribombee, Frostmoth, he drafted in the Normalium Z, Barraskewda, Alchemy, Dreadnought, Phalanx, Dunsparce, Ice-Cube, Type-Null, and Joltik. Next up with the Juneau Snoms, or the Juneau Snoms, if that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. This guy got the last seed, and he has a lot of experience, so he is kind of a favorite to win this. Like, we're expecting him to win, although we're all going to be trying to beat him. There's Mega Alakazam, Gigantamax Copperajah, Greninja, Tapu Lele, Avalugg, Celebi, Quagsire, Flapple, Piloswine, Toxicroak, Shedinja, Shuckle, Smeargle, Trapinch, and for his Z-Crystal he chose the Waterium. Next up is the Leicester City Corsolas, or however it's supposed to be pronounced, Mega Swampert, Gigantamax Grimmsnarl, Pelipper, Tapu Bulu, Duraludon, Haxorus, Brunerigus, Wobbuffet, Corsola, Jolteon, Hitmontop, Cresselia, which is kind of scary, Murkrow, Zebstrika, and for his Z-Crystal, he chose the Fairy. So, everyone has some pretty interesting picks. I was able to get all the Pokemon that I wanted, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I will be able to beat all these people. Currently, my opponent will be the Gaylord Dunsparces, however, the first match is between Leicester City Corsolas and the Juneau Snoms. So, we'll just have to see how I do. Look forward to tomorrow, where either tomorrow or later today, I don't know which one, where I will upload the battle between the Leicester City Corsolas and the Juneau Snoms. And then later on I will upload my battle between myself, the Tulsa Drilburs, and the Gaylord Dunsparces. So anyway, that is enough for this video. If you do think that this Showdown Draft Federation is a pretty interesting idea and want to see more of it, like and subscribe, and each one will be coming out in the next few weeks. Third week might be a little different, because currently I have the week off. I have this week off and the next week off, but the week after that will depend. if I'm able to get out a video for each week, or if they'll be mostly, like, put together, like 2 on Friday, 1 on Saturday, or 1 on Friday and 2 on Saturday. It'll all depend on how busy I am. But anyways, guys, if you do enjoy it, I hope you guys will continue to look through the Showdown Draft Federation and cheer me on, because I'm wanting to win. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!